Mr. Speaker, I rise for a point of personal privilege.
The delegate has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, I think that I probably speak for all 100 of us when we went out on the campaign trail and we promised that we would come here and we would make lives of our citizens better. We would represent them. We would make it easier for them to be able to afford things. And yet I come in here today and I hear speeches on gerrymandering, being in chains again, abortion. None of it has to do with what we were sent here to do today. Honestly, at this point, like I'm being embarrassed in front of my friends because some of y'all have gone viral over the last week with bills that are the most left-wing things that we've seen in 100 years. They're revolutionary in nature. Y'all remember when the great Mark Earley was here? I anticipate we'll see him back. Yep. He gave us that Chesterton quote. And he said, you know, when you go out in a field and you see a fence, make sure that you don't tear it down without knowing what it's there for. Right? So we heard the governor give her speech, and we've seen the bills that have been put forward. Right? That we saw the pro-fraud bill the Democrats put forward this week. We saw the slush fund for transgender surgeries. We've seen Qatari lobbyists on the college boards. We've seen everything come forward except things that will actually make Americans' lives better. The first thing the Democrats did when they took back over was raising our electric bills again by entering us back into RGGI. People think it's going to cost us $4.40 every single month on our electric bills. And yet today, y'all are once again focused on Washington, D.C., and on gerrymandering. I think we have an obligation to stand up and to do what's right. But I think here's the struggle I have. I know some of y'all are going to try to do what the governor talked about in the first half of her speech. You remember the first half? She said, I'm going to focus on energy, and I'm going to focus on housing, and I'm going to focus on employment. You remember the first half? And then in the second half, she went on all the left-wing talking points, right? All the stuff we hear and hear every day. But you can't build and tear down at the same time. And so many of the bills, Mr. Speaker, that have been put forward so far are bills that tear us down. They're bills that divide us. They're bills that overturn hundreds of years of a society. I think it's corrosive when you try to do too much too quickly. And people online have rightly said that Virginia Democrats are trying to California Virginia, and just what took California 30 years, you all are going to try to do it in 2 years. I know some of you are thinking that you can walk and chew gum at the same time, and I understand where you're coming from. But if I was to set out to build a building, and half of my project was to tear things down and get rid of mandatory minimums for rapists, a Democrat bill, and the other part of my agenda to build the building was to build up, it wouldn't work. And I think y'all are focused on the wrong thing. So here we are 6 days into session, and I'm hearing the same tired arguments that the most privileged among us are in chains, or you want to talk about abortion, or you want to focus on gerrymandering. It is wrong, Mr. Speaker. We were sent here to do a job. We can lower electric bills right now. We can save costs to Virginia taxpayers, but we have to step forward and do the right thing. Mr. Speaker, you can kill a lot of these bills in committee. We can focus on Virginia taxpayers, the people that live here. I know you're going to kill some of my bills, but it's a testament to how good they are that Democrats hate them. Mr. Speaker, we will not stop standing up for taxpayers. We will not stop standing up for homeowners. We will continue to fight for what's right, whether our bills get killed or not. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.